When I was looking for a wife during my time in yeshiva, I met more than 50 different girls through matchmakers. And during that time, it became quite apparent to me that there wasn't the least bit of effort being made to match me with a girl who was even anywhere close to what I consider more beautiful. And I'm not talking about like a superficial sense of like being super fit or super sexy, for lack of a better word. I just mean in a basic sense, no effort. So after a long string of girls who not only were not near the type that I had specified, but were well below what would normally be considered even moderate degree of attractiveness, I asked the matchmaker at my yeshiva, are they not even attempting to take into consideration the type that I'm mentioning? And I was told, you have to remember, Yosef, that you're a convert. That's it. You have to lower your standards because you're a convert. Keep that in mind. So I just wanted to remind people that whether it's a male convert or a female convert, the greatest of our prophets married converts. They did not have a stigma against marrying converts. To the contrary, to marry a convert is to walk in the path of the greatest of the heroes of Israel. To marry a convert of any race is to walk in the path of the greatest prophet of God. And to not consider marrying someone because they happen to be a convert, regardless of all the realistic, social issues or challenges that may present with your family or your community, where it may be taboo to marry a convert, if you don't even take into consideration marrying someone who's a convert because of the ignorance of the people around you, you are violating several mitzvot. To love the convert, that means to love the convert as yourself, not as another. You're violating walking in God's paths, which means not being a respecter of persons based on external matters, based on race, based on ancestry. Look at the picture behind me. Moses married a convert. And when his family made an issue out of it, they were struck with physical ailment as a consequence. All of Israel come from converts. All of Israel. The purest of Jews who think they have no converts in their ancestry. Newsflash. All of Israel derived from converts. The 12 sons of Jacob, they all married converts, unless you think they came from incest. They didn't marry their sisters. This idea of Jewish purity in some sort of genetic sense is antithetical to Torah. It's antithetical to the Jewish faith. And the preservation of such an idea among Jews, of some sort of genetic purity, it's not coming from Jewish tradition. It's coming from the oppression and persecution of Jews under Islamic and Christian persecution for the last 2,000 years, wherein Jews were not allowed to accept converts. Keep this in mind next time somebody looks down upon marrying a convert or even considering to marry a convert because they are a convert. If they have an issue with marrying a convert for some other reason, they're not very observant as an individual, that's an entirely different matter. But no matter what your religious level, if you think that you're too good to marry a convert, then you think you're better than Moses and the greatest of the leaders of Israel. Perhaps you are, but that's a mighty big ego to live up to. Shalom uvracha.